Well, there are definitely
remember when people are doing like perma smokes like this as well? Like flashes through to fight side is pretty strong. Like a sky flash here is like legit. It's good on the sides to get info as well. Sky's not. That's not bad
Pretty competitive
on this
game
map.
against NRG recently. Definitely a back and forth affair. Looks like a slow roll into showers.
Okay, crew on defense, 100 fees on attack. At the moment, it's 1-1 on the pistols, which really adds to the scoreline on this.
Over on towards the site proper. Gonna waste too much time, boys. Looks like we're gonna have it here. Clone drawn out. Melzer forced away to the right here by that paint shell. Try and smoke reactively.
I mean, they've done good.
Already. 100 Thieves are swarming on the site. Arsenal, though, a step ahead with the rest of his team.
Still no
But
plan.
can't really trade
One take
that.
back sight.
So Cryo now inside the smoke.
No Yori
In
flash.
the past, the Brim on this map used to love hiding in his smokes on defense. Now 100 Thieves scaling to the side, but it's going to be a re-clear coming out from Crew. Cryo, those steps to it very quickly. That Sky Smoke's about to dissipate, and Dante's out.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness, that is putrid from Dante. Head on a swivel.
Oh god,
Tears
chat, it was
through
nuts,
100
bro.
If that's how
It was
Dante's
nuts.
coming into this bind,
It
I mean,
was
this
nuts.
might be a
It
pop-off
was
moment
nuts.
for him
Let's
to
see
just
it.
take
Dude,
over
that
this
second
map,
shot
get
was
to
so
that map three
fast.
that you were talking about, which is Sunset. That was monstrous.
It already looked like he was fired up as you saw the player reactions after that.
Dude, he's
trip
out
kill.
in the open in the
From
middle.
the beginning, though, it looked like Crew was kind of set up already
Whoa.
for a fast TP crunch, but when they kind of gave up
you
shower
gotta show it.
control, it took a while for 100 Thieves to plant.
Guys,
though,
guys,
which gave a
guys, guys,
chance
guys,
for
guys,
Crew to
guys,
really
guys,
flood
guys,
back
you gotta
into
show
fight.
it.
Yeah, I was so surprised.
You
that
gotta
there
show
wasn't
it.
A TP
It might have been one of the
because
best clips
Crew,
we've seen.
they were positioned
You gotta show it.
outside
It looked
the
insane.
wall, but instead they did the passive rotate. And I'm pretty sure Melzer got a spam kill with the Ghost from CT, right? I mean, a little bit of fortune on your side. It still wasn't free, though, on that retake.
Yeah. Also, they're going for the orb with back turned. Virtually anti-flash, and Cryo is actually the one that makes most of the damage.
What the hell's going on?
The TP, and of course, the rest of the Crew activating now from showers. Shell
Okay, but
shots,
they'll replay it here, right?
and out at sea, 100 Thieves. Don't have a whole lot to do with it anymore. They will be chased on down. Here for a good time, but a short time.
Oh, okay.
Now that's what I was expecting from that pistol round that were currently set up in the first place, but still works out here in
I
the
think they
anti-eagle.
replay it here.
And this is what you want for a Crew, right? You want your main duelist popping off. You want Kesnet popping off as well. If these two players are online, I mean, you
Plum
can
Rap,
make
thank
a
you so
deep
much,
run.
man.
You
Appreciate
can
the 27
you
months.
can do anything
Appreciate the
at this
prime.
point. So the fact that Kesnet
Oh,
gets the
God.
3K into this round and hunts for the fourth shows that he's confident still. And he's been farming those orbs in B long.
Yeah, what's the
So
best
he's
we got
close
of
to
that?
Skyhole.
Still not sure about that tech though to TP before letting the bird go through.
Yeah, has to turn his own flash.
Hey, man.
It's all good, anti-eco. But they still look like they have a strong bonus round for
Dude,
Crew.
we'll
They have
we'll
two
hold
rifles to
out.
work with,
We'll
Joe
hold out for
Beacon
the
for
half,
info,
man.
Kesnet already
And we
sees
have to watch the
pressure
end of match
up. 2 or
replay.
3 coming up for 100
Someone
Thieves on that
remind
side.
me
Look
at the end,
reaction.
dude, and we gotta
Dante's already
forget this.
rotating around. They're
Ow,
trying
bro.
to stall as much as they could on that end.
Sorry, I'm just
And
trying
they
to see what we
have
actually have
even ice
footage-wise
stall
of
on
it.
both sides, so this is actually quite nice for them to play the long run.
I can do a
for
slow-mo
Crew.
replay of like the footage that we
We
have.
also have that deep shower side
After
information,
this.
so they've got a good feeling that 100 Thieves are looking to end it B. Dante, that's straight through the poison orb. There's able to find Arsenal. Cryo decay down, still wanted to take the fight, but not a great idea against the Spectre. Drops low. EU, though, holds his
Bro,
ground.
this guy.
Hoping for another challenger to step up, but we'll have
This
to be
guy's
satisfied
form right
with
now
2
is
to even the odds.
actually mental.
What did EU eat today, man? This guy has been a freak on holding these angles.
Yeah, no, he's not wrong, man. He's playing
Almost
so
could have felt that
insane.
third one if they actually swung through that
He
smoke
was
there
ready
for
for it.
Kesnet.
You saw the
100%.
awareness?
Crosshair placement was already there, but thankfully, even if he fell, he still had support from Kes to make sure that they trade out.
Bro called him a
2 versus 1.
freak.
But now all grouping up, a full execution towards
so
the B
funny,
side, but
man.
there's still 2 players from Crew winning here.
Crossfire's pretty good too here.
See it from Kesnet. Information gained, but unfortunately
Bro.
it's not going to help him against 3. Flooding out of Hookah 100 Thieves. Because obviously we've got Melsa set up towards the back of the B side and getting the elbow early with the Prowler has likely spotted this out. That'll be followed up by Zen, helping his way forward, allowing for Kesh to get the kill.
Dude, it's good though. It's good what he's
Has to
done.
step up and give it a tap. In that 1 versus 3 more, we'll see him. Xander evidently
Wow, they got a
doesn't
molly
focus
from there
in store,
too?
Of course, with the Brimstone.
Oh, it's
Molly on the
perfect,
side.
bro.
Another tap from Shy, and Kesh is going to be a little bit more canny about it.
Dude, this
Eventually
team,
steps up.
bro. This team looks
And
so
dispatches
nice. What the
He
hell?
used 1 HP, and this
what's his
guy's
replay,
getting
bro?
wall bang and still wide swings to fight against Shy. That is confidence coming out from Kes right there.
Yeah, the constant jiggles, the constant feed of information for EU to just secure that round at the end. But I mean, yeah, he didn't even have to. He just wide swings, understanding that that Bulldog spray is unlikely to hit. I mean, that's
still dangerous though.
Yeah, I know, it's definitely dangerous, but I mean, that Bulldog...
Oh my god, chat is so nuts, dude.
Yeah, probably at this point.
Okay, I can replay it after this as long as nothing crazy happens.
Without this round,
Zero fight with the tier 1. Thank you for the
probably
15 months, bro. I
convert
appreciate
bonus,
that.
And this is a completely different story. Now 100 Thieves.
Thank you for sending that as well, bro. I appreciate you. Let's look at the money, chat. 1, 2, 3, can't buy next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Doesn't seem to have bothered 100 Thieves overly much. Again, down to a Bulldog is Kesnet. Big concentration of crew players up in that octagon direction, trying to set a far forward line of scrimmage. Same probing, and that deep B smoke likely to set some conditioning up.
Yeah.
And because of that deep B smoke, it's more than likely that there's probably 2 more players behind that, right? So 100 Thieves are reading that it's weak side A right now. And yeah, the Vise is there, but
5 Vandals.
Again,
yeah, that's actually mad, isn't it?
This utility.
Vice wall set pretty far
5
back.
Vandals.
For a bit of info. That is going to be spotted out here by Xander momentarily.
I wonder how many of them are Phantom built for defense only.
Waiting on the audible now.
This is a strong setup.
Arsenal inching forward. Xander
Great timing of the Seekers. Pretty much all go over towards A. They got to go now. And
onto the side, set inside the smoke. Oh, buddy!
Shy, you are dead, bro. But he managed to kill one.
Being caught there, and he's going to be finished off by the paint shells. Arsenal lightly touches down and deals with Dante.
He's so on top of it.
It's all on Melsa. Bro is not about it.
No, yeah, you gotta save.
Okay, he's gonna save, but they I mean,
try to do damage. Look
probably
at
shouldn't
Arsenal,
hunt too heavy.
He knows he's here.
Okay, chat. Nothing too crazy happened this round, right? You want to replay the pistol?
Sidestep action from Melzer, but I mean, they're gonna get this gun out of his hands for sure. The economy's looking really good for 100 Thieves. And that sight hit was looking really good too. I mean, Shy, I'm surprised he even gets one there. That Yoru flash.
Oh, for God's sake. I lost it. Here we go. Dude, I'm gonna do it really slow. I'm gonna do it really, really slow. Why have I muted this? Whoa, dude, we have to get this on his POV, man, because that second shot is so fast, even in this. We'll come back to it. We'll play it again full speed.
Till she can just hide in the smoke like a jet into a cloud burst. All right, again, so this early pressure towards the B side of the map, this has been pretty well rehearsed over the last few rounds. Dangerous here to take the orb, but the backup was there, and Cryo takes a face full of damage.
Just Yoru things. He gets all that information too. That prompts the speed up onto B. Yep. See how much this Viper wall can delay for.
Yeah, cat's out the bag. We've got a showstopper in place, and we're going to pop it straight away. Kezit trying to hide inside a container. Absolutely flattened. And the weak side B call was correct from 100 Thieves. 3 players trying to rotate in from spawn side for crew. But they're in an awkward spot with poor weaponry.
Is this an eco?
Yeah.
Oops.
Still
Gives
works
him a gun.
For one.
Cryo still low after that early encounter.
They still have double ults as well for Dante and Melzer. If there's another big pick coming out from an overextension from 100 Thieves, this might be doable for crew.
High-low setup's going to be tough to defeat, especially with Cryo lingering and watching. They're all one-shot essentially.
Nothing crazy happened this round. Normal speed.
So there you go. More of a formality than anything else. And a big chance for 100 Thieves to build that strong economy base.
It's fast, dude. It's fast.
Right? He gets all that info shower. He's able to TP all the way back to B, regroup with the team. The reactions are fast. And as a defense, you don't really have the time there.
It's really, really fast, bro.
If I'm crew right now, I'm taking every single TP I can because there's just constant
and I really hope they got it full.
And as you find the information for Cryo,
I really hope they got it full.
The orb on the B side. Let's fast tempo it.
Not do it 2 times yet. That classic one.
On the
2 times replay.
And utilize that
Okay, big run for a crew. They need to start getting some buy rounds, and they got the ult advantage. But at the moment, there's going to be a lot of talk about the orbs, where you kind of see the deeper wall over towards his, where they're fighting over towards B. They don't want to let him get one of these ults. You would imagine they're raise punishing long.
I like this adaptation from crew. There was a brim smoke used in shower, then he quickly rotates through spawn to B. So the threat is actually towards B.
Okay, so they isolated the one, and they got the early pick.
No escape with the
double ult to do it, but
he was stuck there. But those 2 ultimates committed for that kill.
Again, I mean, you have these 2 players in B long. You would hope that there would be some kind of crunch happening from this teleporter if there is a speed up A short.
That's why Xander didn't want to linger too long. This time he just trips a wall and gets out.
Yeah, and that baited out the Raze rotation as well to that A site. So
Look at that late reclear here from Keston as well.
They only saw the Yoru, so they know here that for Crew they could be a fast TP anywhere, so they don't really have the real information if 100 Thieves are going to re-hit. And for Crew's side, they've expended those 2 big ults at the very beginning of the round. So 100 Thieves' guess is like, well, if they've already expended that, they have less util on the B site. They might be over-rotating
30
after
seconds.
that
Spike
wall.
is still on the guy's shot.
Fairness, that wall was being watched by Shy.
Yeah, I guess they're TPing.
Basically ready, so
Big B pressure, try to get the rotate out and then TP. Guys, you got to TP like pretty much now. Fawn's delay on short with a flash.
Xander quick with it.
What a nightmare.
Already up on box, already on the side, but time is ticking down. 12 seconds left to play.
No molly to stop. Xander gets the important kill.
That is beautifully done, but Shy still at large on the site. Down to 30, but still a problem.
Dante got an extra kill and that gave him a nade that would have gone default and killed Xander planning.
Round over. 100 Thieves out of time and options.
It's a massive overcook of a round from 100 Thieves. It just looked like they didn't know where they wanted
I mean,
to go,
it was
right?
4v5. I felt like they had to
so
try
many
to do
different
something.
looks, made it out so many different utility, but I think Kesnet did do a good job of jump spotting that B long and kind of giving that space up, playing for the Viper wall.
Infinity 2, Shy was the one that was heavily pressured that trip right here. So getting that kill on Cry was huge because it doesn't allow here for Xander to get the free plant. Important anchoring coming out here from Shy, who's been very good on this map, on this rule. Usually towards his B side, but they are
change up the crew, and they might just get Brimo in.
Strike over towards Charles, but I don't know if Kess realizes the action here. Good Shy! Caught out, that's right, the C's combo. Makes easy work of the Vice. And already this round has been broken wide open, guys.
They got a save.
Insta-save, yeah, insta-save.
It is an insta-save.
You kind of have
3,000 for everyone here. It can't get much better than that for 100 Thieves.
Your spawn, you know they're going to get hunted, but yeah, that round ended extremely quick. I understand Crew were trying to go for,
Crew wanted to punish short and not be in areas and sit back while the Brimalt lands on their heads.
They just had all 5 players outside of A.
Yeah, and to sort of supplement that, they have a more aggressive stance in showers, which is what ends up getting Shy caught.
As 100 Thieves playing double duelist, but not Crew.
Combination.
Crew
just kind of around where things don't really
were dominating teams with Adverso on this map. And
still been a back and forth battle this map
yeah,
so far,
I think
Crew. It's looking way better already.
It's hard, man. It's hard when
completely outplayed on Corrode.
Like, I'm not even sure teams got 10 rounds against them when they were playing bind.
I think all things considered, like, this is
a
good map so far from both sides.
I'd like to say that, but we also had a 3-3 scoreline on Corrode too, and before it became one-sided for 100 Thieves, so my crew PM's not filled up yet.
Oh, they still have a buy here. They have Shy's Vice ult, really good for retake.
It was about this time last year that 100 Thieves' bind got rated to pretty heavily, right? A lot of tape available on them. They were getting a lot of mileage out of it, and then in a couple of interviews, it's just like, yeah, we've got to mix things up here. I think we're picking in everyone, and then I think they lost more than they won eventually in that second stage. So that will happen over the course of this stage. Need to keep it fresh.
I think it was also that period of time when you were playing with a Gecko in that comp for 100 Thieves, and it started to get figured out. So that small switch, putting Cryle now onto the Yoru to add the extra flash and utility with the Fade is quite nice.
Through, send it. Oh, dude, stim pack. Bro got 2.
Falls back off of it.
Crew are doing their best Paper X impression from like, what, 2023? Just absolutely sending it on defense. Duel in here within the first 6 rounds, 6 seconds.
I think you just have to reset right there, you know, and go back. I think if you just full send it like that, it kind of makes it in the favor of Xander at that point.
How are you feeling here? Like, it's pretty even game, but you've now thrown 2
I'm not even sure it is an even game. The 100 Thieves doesn't it look insanely dominant?
Well, it's pretty funny because, I mean, you're the one that's running the comp with the Sentinel.
Yeah.
And you're running it down against the double duelist. I understand. You want to catch them off guard, but go for these
Why did Crew pick Corrode? I mean, they looked at the MIBR game and I think they realized that you take out... I mean, they got eco twice and they lost double pistol. Like, if you take out those rounds, they were actually the better team on Corrode against MIBR. But obviously, they got eco, so you can't really say that. It's easy fixes. I guess they looked at.
Arsenal walk through here earlier on, spring this step.
Oh, he was dialed. Yeah, I even tried to say, like...
You tried to rip him a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I was even trying to, like, you know, have a little laugh with him. Dude was full serious.
So was Arsenal, actually. We saw him.
And the Thieves did so many rounds for their comp already.
He was just dialed in, man.
It's so many rounds. The only round the crew have won by round is the double ult round on long. That's it.
I know it's a little bit. It looks like a little bit of a mistake as well. For 100 Thieves' side, the previous round
dude, Aston's got a lot of money. They're hunting. The two people that can kind of tank the deaths get closer to their ults. So worth. Got the judge in there as well, so you're gonna buy anyway.
And if you do take out Xander there is no Viper ult. You don't have to worry about like giving sight at that moment, you know? So I get it. I completely get the game plan for Crew. It's just 100 Thieves are just on fire right now in terms of their mechanics.
That Viper ult's still in play now.
Yeah.
So you still are early in the round. Like, you're very worried about having to play retake into that setup. Xander's frying.
Yeah, he
10
is
and 4
100 Thieves compass defense sided? Oh, no doubt about it.
So is that Fatal that we talked about a couple rounds ago.
The Yoru is so good on this map to just have 3 stack.
Tactics right now for 100 Thieves, and it just makes sense right here that you are calling out the timeout for Adam for Crew's side. Because again, you got controlled 2 rounds ago. Now you're trying to control the previous round, and you get totally dominated on top of that. Another 5-on-2. Now you got to figure things out. How do you play against 100 Thieves' pace? You just remembered the conversation that he had with Rivington after the first map.
This is meant to be a close game, dude. I thought this was going to be a close game.
We have to move quicker. They tried that there, but they still got
I didn't realize what level 100 Thieves were on, man.
In the following round after the timeout.
Too familiar.
I feel like now's a moment in the half where it's like, okay,
didn't realize they were like
you're
this.
probably going to play a little bit more timid. You just got denied 2 times.
It's not over.
Push,
I think it might be over.
And
be honest,
teams are aware of that. They can play.
They look really good.
They can change the pace and understand that you're probably
Stop
going to be more
jinxing, dude. That doesn't happen
you're
anymore.
Gonna play more back inside.
Guys are living in the past, man.
This
This is what you guys all said about Paper X. Look where they are now.
In that last round. This is going to be a very difficult round win for Crew. It's going to need some heroics.
5-3 the score coming in around number 9. Still guarding up for Shy. Maybe just, a bit more reserve. Funnel into that ultimate might be the game plan. But Crew are nose to the barrier here on the shower side. Maybe an early pop just for early.
Oh, Rage Van. I'm not even Rage Van.
I'm looking at this buy. You're using both rifles here on the A side shower control, so you're trying to punish at least a peek from Cryo. And then hopefully, if you do get the advantage...
Oh, no!
But you don't. But if you did, you maybe
but
could
you
use
don't.
the Vise ult to play into even playing fields with this buy that you currently have.
Dude, got another.
Got the trade, I guess. Eventually, Cryo dealt with, but all of them, of course, one shot to the Outlaw. Well, now they know A is the weak side, 100 Thieves. And they're going to start to drift in that direction with Xander already down short.
Dodge of the Vice Flash as well.
That's twice that happens.
Bro,
Xander doesn't lose aim drills as well. Xander and EU are not losing aim drills.
He's gone huge, right? He's been so much improved, just at least in impact. And he's obviously taking calling duties on.
Oh, it's completely valid. Sometimes when you're in all the action like that, it gets your brain flowing, and you could really lock in.
Okay.
I mean, he gets to the this round. By the way, so that Vice Flash is not hitting him when the wall is up, and that is meant to counter that lurk, right? So now Shy, let's see if he's aware enough that that was a gap, and maybe he repositions it, maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit more towards the lurk side of the wall.
Because that's 2 out of 2. He's definitely got to put out a different spot if he's playing the A side again. And if you're paying attention to his position, he's looking somewhere. There you go. At least it's at towels to get ready for the next round. But as you were mentioning here in terms of Xander as a fragging line GL on the side of 100 Thieves, this is something here that EU has mentioned at the past, but we'll hold that thought. 100 Thieves are actually getting ready to go very fast again into the A site.
They're going to take the tempo now with Cryo already dimensional drifting onto the side. Plenty to see here back inside, but Cryo, how do you work with this? Still guarding to ward him off, potentially no sticks.
This is
pure
chaos.
Showstopper as well. Can't shut that down with a Steel Garden. But Melsa emerges and deals with the raise threat. 100 Thieves are fully committed now to this A side of the map, and they're going to get into the side while Crew take a beat, get topped up.
Okay, Crew have to win this round.
An opportunity for Kess to
if
shine
EU
once
gets a
again
kill,
as a
he is popping this ult.
One player down, 400 Thieves, but also a Nightfall for the information.
No room to use it though. Guiding Light going to ping him out here, and they know exactly
Damn,
where
bro,
EU was waiting.
This is a good Sky Flash.
Finally decide to be the ones that take the initiative though. They just get flattened on that re-clear of A.
Yeah, the Devise ultimate from Shy bought enough time for the players to rotate in for Crew. And Mazzino this time is the one that steps
it's another,
up. Really good flash from
it's another buy round for Crew that was only doable because of ults again.
Constant pressure of the footsteps being heard.
The Visor was the reason they won like 3 Angels, right? Or 2 Angels.
Make sure we don't hold too long of a tech pause.
This is how you use a lid.
I may be new here, as Dante says, but this is how you close the lid.
Should Riot change the current ult and money eco to avoid snowballing? We've spoken about it a fair amount before. I think they like snowballing because it means the underdogs can kind of win games.
It gets a little bit of control as well.
If I was gonna change it, I would remove the I would remove the orbs for diffusing and planning.
I wonder what this is gonna be for.
I think that's the best way to do it.
This Viper's all in short off of some sound, or if maybe he's just
remove the outlaw. Yeah, you probably have to shoot a little slower as well. That's a good point.
Trying to jump that corner, but the poison orb going up means that now that information for Kesnet is outdated.
It's something that Chronicle uses quite often for Fnatic, just denying all that B-long info. It really does feel like on this map, if you do have control of B-long, you're able to really finesse the defense.
So many options, right?
But what's more likely, the favorite snowballing or underdog snowballing? Whoever wins the pistol, man.
Yeah, the constant pivot option, but there are Vice Thorns on the other end of that. B-long space regathered for the side of KRU, and now 100 Thieves have to reset the round.
Yeah, reclear out of Octagon Vans has slowed things up for the attackers.
The thing is, if he used satchels, flashes, none left here for Kesnet. So when this smoke dissipates and 100 Thieves wants to re-clear, now they have bodies to work with against less on the B site. You would think here what they were doing for KRU side was to funnel everybody towards the A site, but there's an ult holding them there.
Fado
So
over towards site.
keep your players inside.
Doesn't hit anyone.
Over towards the B site, that's the plan.
It's looking like the plan's to take the TP and hit A, and there's only... Wait, that isn't the plan. Or they're forcing it. Wait, that is the plan. Wait, they're going so late. 15 seconds, but there's no one here. Big duel over towards A site as EU pops everyone on B. Dude, you gotta give me... Prius, you gotta give me the...
multi-pieces, and now that A site's been cracked open, there's a rotation opportunity here.
In time, 2 seconds.
For Test to stick it.
They threw them for a loop here. KRU rotated, thought that they had the stronghold. Weak side with the Viper's Pit. Now 100 Thieves has the plant.
KRU knew they were weak. They had no showers presence. That's why we had a player rotating back through spawn at the time. And that's a tough one.
This looked like a Fnatic round.
Holding on that side for showers and short the whole
Taking the TP at 18 seconds. I mean, they owned it from the minimap.
But how is EU pulling these rounds out? Like, it's just, it's ridiculous.
I think the Fawns need to be more towards showers. They keep taking TP loads.
But he keeps 4 players there, or 3 there.
They get the Fawns and the Viper ult though, before they're going to try force it.
It's so fast.
That was Kess. To close around. Good shit. Yeah, I mean, we saw on Corrode like that 3K, like the first few rounds was just bonkers.
Poor Mazzino, man. I mean, what can he do? He has to swing out and try to deny the shower.
And as he does, there was still Cryo walking inside for the backstab for the constant instant trade. So definitely difficult here for the defenders. Last round to go. Shia about to get challenged towards showers.
Same setup as the previous round.
Nice shot, man.
Able to hold the line. Hits the first bullet. Now the aura threat.
Someone slipped up this far, though.
Yeah, look at already onto the site here is Xander. Mazzino has a sense for it, but Xander's just ahead of the curve here. Trying to keep Kesnet quiet over towards Vents.
He's kind of odd and on
we
attack.
have the Seekers out on the site. They're going to be cleared. Xander asking the question. Shorty!
No way, man. Asuna got a double from showers.
I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense.
Ah, bro, they're just different.
At a different level today. He's in heaven, man.
Heaven picks up the different gun as well. Dude, he's dueling everyone. God, KRU won 2 buy rounds, and they were only because of ults.
We have a relatively tit-for-tat opener to the game, but eventually 100 Thieves start to see through it. It's not like KRU
won a
being
pistol.
trying to find a solution here. It's just that so many of those aggressive early round pops blew up in their faces.
But even then on that previous round, the ults, everything was perfect coming through there for KRU. You had the Seekers to find information. Then you had the ult from Dante coming out from heaven. I got to look at from the, right here. To get swatted in the air, yes you did. What a shot by Asuna.
What a shot, man.
That was going to be that Hail Mary to allow KRU to
Dude, what a round this was.
Holy crap.
14 to 6.
You see my shot.
We saw it, buddy.
We saw it.
Guy is feeling himself. 14-6 for Asuna. Same scoreline for Xander. Both leading the way for 100 Thieves. 8-4 half. We're going to be back, of course, with more of Bind.
The Jotner, his pre-aim's nice, though. He knows what's going down. Your team is cooking. The 100 Thieves are cooking, man. They look really good. I love what I'm seeing. Still haven't seen them on all the maps, so there's definitely a couple of unknowns. But if they get some of these other maps to a good level, I think they're doing it. We messed up the map veto because they picked 2 maps where Kesnet isn't playing duelists. Yeah, I can get on board with that. But I still understand why they pick Corrode. Yeah, that probably is where you would imagine they're best. Who do 100 Thieves have left to play? Wait, please don't copyright me.
Welcome back, folks, to Unks Anonymous. This is a game doesn't exactly slow the inevitable march of time, but it gives us a damn good way to spend our time. We are headed into the second half of Bind. 100 Thieves commanding showing on Corrode, and it looks like they're kind of reprising that here. Close rounds. It was 3-3 at one point, and then 100 Thieves.
It's not an easy route. It's not an easy route, but it's doable. And they actually kind of have to win every game.
And I just feel bad looking at KRU going into this matchup because, or at least this map.
MIB are struggling a little bit.
On a Raze or
should
on
probably
a Yoru,
beat Loud.
Now to see
Lev after this amount of time might be decent.
Hopefully they could turn it around on their attack side though.
Straight down short goes that Trailblazer. Dante not far after it. Xander
Might be a double pistol.
Dazed. No position to really
hold. Oh, it gets really weird. They take it. So where are they going now?
KRU have gotten themselves blistering pace from this squad, and this is what they need to do to get back in.
They're just sitting in the open. They're just getting pinched, man.
They've now put Kesnet on his
own. They had to do something.
And the spike is out in the open in front of Vince. And boy howdy, say your prayers, buddy. This is going to be quite a frosty reception.
Okay, nicely done from 100 Thieves. They're going to make this one really easy.
I actually quite liked what KRU did in this round and trying to flip side.
Yeah, KRU was good in this round, but then when they took back site here, first of all, I got a question what on earth this guy's doing. But they gotta do something. Like, this guy has to either let go of showers or help them on site and flash them through, or get the info that they're showers. I don't really get what Kesnet's doing this round.
Yeah, it's the first time I see that coming through on the attack side, and as I talked about wasted talent.
Good flash.
Kesnet, he had actually a beautiful.
And also mid-rounding here, I think they gotta send it through one of these once they take back site. If you just stick in this square like they did, they're gonna get wrecked.
The storyline of this matchup for 100 Thieves overpowering KRU so far.
The power of the double duelist, man. It allows you to have the freedom to make plays. Go for spams through smokes whenever you want. I mean,
exactly.
But this is what 100 Thieves want. They're not going for that deep B-long smoke, right? They're letting KRU get up and giving them the option, of course, to rotate through the TP. But
sure,
this is the
they get Dante's ult pretty early.
3 Thieves players waiting for KRU to land in their midst.
They were trying to push through spawn, but they got tethered. Oh, okay. It's an EU masterclass.
Presence here on short, but the Viper is down. There is no way to get onto this site. Let's get gunned down.
So confident.
How can you try to hit short with no Viper like that? That feels awful.
Listen, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Listen, dude. Cryo got a pick at B. You already TP'd to A. It's just, it's hard to play against.
Yeah.
It's tough. You really gotta work around the timers.
Kess never showed the judge. Yeah,
also,
that's
you're playing
true.
on an eco too. Hard to do. You're just trying to full swing, hoping that the pistol can get a pick.
You're the best player in the world.
What did he say that about? I missed it.
You, I think.
Oh, yeah? Thank you, brother. Yeah, that's got to be capped.
Wait, what is this flash? Oh, okay, TP. I was going to say what
that, though. Play around those gate crash timings. So easy for Cryo to get straight back across the map. He's essentially everywhere. KRU slow it down by another 5 to 10 seconds.
That work?
Look how far he was up running for Cryo in that round. He went through even the line of scrimmage of what they placed from the Viper wall. Jumped, found zero information on that side, picks the orb, and knows now that leans towards his B site.
Okay, if Dante...
they have this like little set flash play that he's ran before.
Dante gets the showers or they get ult.
where he'll just take the gate crash all the way out by that Viper wall with a flash.
Yep.
It was heard, though, by Shy, so, like, KRU should know that this A side is probably weak given the info, but because of that dog that we saw on the minimap, Reclear from EU, now he's able to lean over towards this A side. It's just false info.
Too good. Last couple of rounds from Cry have been electric. Kess is going to be very hard to... Oh, he's actually moved up. He was in Lamps, now
Asuna Stinger only? Oh, dude, I thought they were multi going here. One goes early and the 3 goes late.
So far is falling flat on its face. That'll be an upgrade for Asuna should he dare to cross, and you better believe he will.
And got 0 damage out of that fight. Very nicely done by
God,
Asuna, using the boxes to his advantage, closing that gap with the stinger. And now you're just having KRU running back and forth.
Why is every America's game we watch at the moment just a complete stomp?
20 seconds left.
Yeah, both of your exit options, your pivots, got killed, right? You had the showers lurk from Shy, just get shut down and stuffed by Cryo, and then your hookah lurk gets shut down by Asuna. Like, there's nowhere for you to go now.
I mean, yeah, I get a lot of sleep.
Completely because of the picks
That's
they were
true.
able to get.
Does it almost make you feel
I will say
that
NRG
composition
probably not as bad as we
approach to
think.
This map is still falling behind, and how
as well
the
after
map
watching
has evolved
this.
now with Wine coming back.
I don't think it's a compositional diff right now. I honestly just think that 100 Thieves are just hitting some really nice shots on these extremities. I think, I think that being said,
what's the next game? NRG Loud.
As a pack and not take those individual fights, even though you feel like that's
okay, well,
your
you
role,
know they're going to try get an AWP because they got to get that
you,
Razor.
Just do a hit behind it. Just hold, maintain the space, and pop behind it once your team gets close enough. Like, as soon as Shy drops there's no reason for Mizzino to take a 1v1 in hookah, right? Wait for your team to get up, be long first, be the main center of attention, and then take your timing.
So that was a slower round from KRU, trying to maybe play around some timings. They end up just getting picked apart at the edges.
100 Thieves are just playing their regular protocol now, just jiggle peeking into Sands, jiggle peeking into Long. Whatever they see as information, you start rotating across. There's no fast rotate back towards the A site this time around, though, so they are kind of leaving Kess on an island.
Just the gate crash that would get them there.
Yeah, now that it's
No way, the flash didn't hit anyone. Flash doesn't hit anyone, they take the timing behind the smoke and everyone's waiting.
Spike, though, is with them over at the A side, and that definitely makes the decision
It's as if the flash didn't hit
now.
somehow. Didn't go around the corner.
Options. Just gotta hit your shots now, run out. A site.
Shy got flattened. Kess just shot a couple bullets in the smoke and took him down to 50.
A nice shot from him,
Not
man.
where you want to be at all. Cryo's able to wrap now, and very quickly, 100 Thieves are going to have their tendrils on them. Paint shells rain down.
Scatter nade. Spam from heaven.
Post plant is going to have to go
5 bullets.
monumental in a round like this. Zeta takes the swing. He falls.
Ooh.
3 on the trot for Melsa. Asuna in his face will finish him off. And that's 100 Thieves getting to 12.
Dude, they're in an
Now,
incredible position to 13-4, 13-4.
They get to the last round of a game and they just all run down B. On defense, they literally pop B long very aggressively and try and push him. But this is another rerun of Corrode.
It was such a nice try by Melzer, though. He isolated 3 individual fights and almost got that one onto Asuna. By the way,
nice
Dante
yeah,
has not
such a
had
nice
any
shot.
luck satching around this map so far, unfortunately, for KRU.
It's tough when you don't have a flash, right?
Yeah. Look at his crouch on the last one, too. I mean, he had it. Melzer felt it.
Melzer was healthy coming into that encounter.
He was dancing around over there, man.
Yeah.
He was trying.
Oh, this watch party must be insanely rough.
Man. I mean,
You guys are getting so wrecked.
Maybe should have invested this one a little bit earlier on, but this is such a hard comeback. If there was a play to do around this, I mean, you do have a showstopper, right, from Dante.
Yeah.
That's got to be your win con.
Is it weird to say that if I walk out of this game, I feel like this is way more about 100 Thieves than KRU at the moment? They're so proactive and a lot of their plans are working. KRU just don't really seem to be able to find a rhythm amongst it.
I think you're also seeing
Double
like
duelist?
a version
Yeah,
of KRU
I think you might
just
see
not
him
on
change
online
a couple of maps
right?
to double
They're just not
duelist.
hitting the shots. When you think of KRU, like you do think of
They have
the
weak.
mechanics that they
They have a
right?
weak.
It's always been Kesnet popping off, dropping bombs, Shy, also doing the same thing. We know, you guys especially know the firepower of Dante.
Yes.
And
okay.
right now, they're
8
just
chances.
out macro, they're getting out aimed. And sometimes it's just not your day.
In Ascension,
100 Thieves, dude.
the LATAM players or Brazilian players you were talking about,
Everything's
Spike and
looking
Dante
so
for sure
perfect for
in those
them.
moments of that breach Dion meta. Unfortunately here for Dante. Not getting the support for the rest of his team behind him for this series, but has Showstopper to try to open this up.
Doesn't have Nico Machine and Tin Chopper anymore, fam. Back to the side,
Oh
Dante.
boy.
Well, that's not how he would have
Wrap
liked
it
it to
up.
have ended. Taken out by Xander. Chunks him to 20. That's going to have to be enough. Cryo, though, overwhelmed at close range. And in the corner, he's going to be tucked. Don't do it again.
That was a nice shot.
I already see Dre pointing at the sky.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, no way, man.
Not to be. Nice little swing there for Kesnet. We'll hold Hookah down and leave it up to Kes.
Okay.
Obviously found an ace on like
Keep the watch party believing for a bit longer.
Yeah, on Sunset. Now it's just trying to bait out the shots, hoping that they swing out one by one. But you know, for Crew,
Let's remain
they're
quiet.
disciplined.
What do you mean, man? We're trying to make it into a game.
All right, staying in the game, our Crew. Hunter Thieves obviously starting to work towards some very powerful ultimates. Dimensional Drift online. Orbital Strike, of course.
I think this is just a honeymoon phase for 100 Thieves. Dude, even if it is, who cares, man? It's the time you want to have a honeymoon phase. Like first of all, they're playing really, really well. But they're also hitting a lot of shots. It doesn't even matter, man. That's how people win champs.
So forced to play Bulldog back into a B-side lean.
EG, Demon 1, you could say that was a honeymoon phase. One champs. EDG next year. Simon coming in. One champs. Could say that was a honeymoon period. Like, it's fine. It's at the same point that those teams made the changes. Honeymoon period wouldn't last the champs. Dude, I just gave you 2 examples. If it is a honeymoon period, it's the same. Might not be. Batman, yeah, good example.
Dante gets picked again.
Cryo. Oh, okay. Gate crash. Not there.
Yeah, he fell asleep right there. So I've been there, literally.
Is Crew on tourneys? No, but they always normally make tourneys.
Yeah, it is, bro.
They've been at every champs. But the best they've done is 4 for champs 2021.
Has been found.
Wait, that's a lie, right?
Yeah, from elbow,
Third?
straight through that smoke.
But no, it's third, fourth.
Play. Arsena already here up on this site though. Shy got deep. Arsena can set up in Lems.
Yeah, third slash
What is
fourth.
Shy's plan? Try and get.
There's no double L in bracket.
It's obviously Melsa looking to stick it. Arsena might have a timing. Sound made. It doesn't matter. Back's a turn. Melsa couldn't respond. Showstopper out the pocket.
That's an appropriate.
Melsa out of the game. And Unmazino.
Nade's on his head though. Respect.
What has been otherwise an underwhelming match to say
Huge,
the least.
Chat, they look really good, by the way. Really good.
A 13-5 result here on Bind. To follow up, a 13-4 on Crew's map pick of Corrode.